Good day, class, and welcome to English class. So, this is Ma'am Elaine Morales, and for this week, we will talk about context clues. Okay, so our most essential learning competency for this week is to determine the meaning of the words and expression that reflect the local culture by noting context clues. And our objective for this week is to identify the meaning of the unfamiliar words using context clues. So what is context clues? So when we say context clues, these are important words or phrases in a sentence that helps in identifying the meaning of a difficult word or items in a sentence. They also provide further information about a word or phrase that helps the reader understand its meaning. Another one is that context clues refer to the parts of a piece of writing that precede or follow a word and contributes to its whole meaning. So there are different types of context clues that will help you to get the meaning of the unfamiliar words. So we will discuss it one by one. The first type of context clues is synonym or restatement clue. So this is a type of context clue that provides the synonyms of words to provide the meaning of unfamiliar word or words. So when we say synonym, it means it has the same meaning. So example number 1, Rina shouts continuously or all the time and it makes me uncomfortable. So continuously, we also have a clue there, which is the word or, and the next phrase is all the time. So continuously means all the time. So a second example will be the director felt remorse or shame for hiring some incompetent employee or employees. Okay, so remorse meaning shame. So in here you can see that they are giving you clues, restatement clues, so that you can get the meaning of the unfamiliar word remorse. Next, okay, if the first type of context clue is synonym or restatement clue, the second one will be definition or statement clue, which is a type of context clues or context clue that provides direct statement. Remember this is direct statement or meaning of the unfamiliar words. So first example will be ossicles are the 3 small bones in the middle ear. So it's already giving you the direct meaning of the word ossicles, right? Example number 2 will be her voice is inaudible, no one could hear it. So inaudible, when we say inaudible, you cannot hear anything, right? So the next statement in this sentence will be, or the next phrase will be, no one could hear it. So meaning of the inaudible will be, no one could hear it. We already discussed the two types of context clues, which are synonym or restatement clue and the definition or statement clue. So the third one will be antonym or contrast clue. So this is a type of context clue that tells the opposite meaning of the difficult word. It shows contrast. So for this, we have two examples also. First one will be Jonathan is gregarious and unlike his shy brother. So we already have a clue here. So unlike, it's giving you contrast. So what is the opposite of shy? So it's gregarious. Okay, so gregarious means you are likely to socialize with other people. Next, the feral cat would scratch the wall unlike the friendly cat. So we also have the clue there, which is the word friendly. So what is the opposite of being friendly? So if you're friendly, the opposite will be likely you're snob, okay? So but in here the feral means it's like a wild cat. Next type of context clue will be explanation or example clue. So this is a type of context clue that provides reader with varying example to allow them fully examine the unfamiliar words. Words like including, such as, and for example, to point out example clues. So example number 1. Mammals, including elephants, horses, and carabaos, are helpful animals. So in here, they are giving you examples of a mammal, right? When you say mammal, they are warm-blooded animals that have backbone, or they also feed their babies with milk, right? So these are example of mammals. Next, example number 2. As a country in the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Philippines always experiences different natural calamities such as typhoons, earthquakes, and tsunamis. So, example number 2 is also an example clue because typhoons, earthquakes, and tsunamis are example of natural calamities. So the next type of context clue will be the cause and effect or reason result clue. So this is a type of context clue that explains the reason and the result of an event or action. Words like because, since, therefore, thus, so, and etc. may signal the context clue. So example here will be the government has implemented the community quarantine because experts want to stop or slow down the increase in the number of the COVID-19 cases. So quarantine here is what we experiencing today, right? So we are in a strict or in a period of isolation to impose or to prevent the spread of the COVID-19. Another type of context clue will be the comparison or sameness clue. So this is a type of context clue that presents the similarities in meaning or context. Words used are like, as, similar to, in the same way, likewise, resembling, to, and also. So example number 1 will be I love the palette of pasta, like my brother who loves the taste of pancit. So we have the signal word here, like. So the word palette means or has a similar meaning with the word taste. So palette is a person's appreciation of the taste and flavor. Next example will be Jonah is fond of mountain escapade, the same way with Patrick who goes on the beach adventure. So here we have the signal word also, which is in the same way or the same way. So escapade and adventure has the similar meaning or context in this sentence. The last type of context clue will be inference or general text clue. So this is a type of context clue that provides the meaning of unfamiliar words that can be inferred or guessed from the description of the situation. So the author provides non-specific clues often spread over the sentence or number of sentence. Example number 1. I wish I had earplugs to avoid monkeys' vociferous noise. So we already have a clue there which we can infer with the situation. So you wanted an earplug. Why? Because there are noises. So vociferous means it's loud noises. Next, example number 2. The criminals' belligerence led to the death of the 4 innocent children. So you can infer with the situation or guess the meaning of the word belligerence with the situation. So this belligerence means it's aggressive, how aggressive a person can be, or the behavior of the person that led to the death of the 4 innocent children. Okay, so just a review, we have different types of context clues. First one will be synonym or restatement clue. Second is the definition or statement clue. Third one will be antonym or contrast clue. Fourth one will be explanation or example clue. Fifth is the cause and effect or reason result clue. Sixth will be comparison or sameness clue. And the last one will be inference or general text clue. So I hope you learn from these context clues. And if you have any question, you can message me on my messenger or even comment in our Google Classroom. Just a quick reminder, your learning test will be due on October 9 at 11